Parents, when did your child's partner win you over? My daughter Lily has always had a knack for bringing home interesting boyfriends. There was the musician who thought showering was optional, the philosophy major who questioned the morality of my career choice over Thanksgiving dinner, and the trust fund kid who couldn't understand why we didn't have a vacation home. So when she mentioned bringing home James for Christmas, I prepared myself for another awkward holiday. He's different, Mom, she insisted over the phone. I'd heard that before. James arrived on a snowy December evening, standing on our porch with a bouquet of flowers and a nervous smile. Average height, neatly dressed but nothing flashy. He looked normal, almost disappointingly so. "It's lovely to meet you, Mrs. Chen," he said, handing me the flowers. Lily mentioned lilies are your favorite. They were, but I couldn't remember the last time one of her boyfriends had bothered to learn anything about me. During dinner, he asked thoughtful questions about my husband's woodworking hobby and my community garden. He helped clear the table without being asked. I found myself reluctantly impressed, but still suspicious. The charming ones often had the most to hide. The moment that changed everything happened 3 days into their visit. I was in the kitchen at 2 a.m., unable to sleep due to my arthritis flaring up. I heard soft footsteps and tensed, not wanting to be caught in my bathrobe looking exhausted. James appeared in the doorway, equally surprised to see me. "Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude," he whispered. "Just my joints keeping me up," I explained, embarrassed. Instead of the awkward retreat I expected, he asked, "Would you mind if I joined you? My mom had rheumatoid arthritis. I used to keep her company during her bad nights." We sat at the kitchen table, talking in hushed tones. He told me about growing up with a single mother who worked 2 jobs while battling chronic pain, how he learned to cook at 9 because standing at the stove became too painful for her. "Lily doesn't know this," he confided, "but I've been saving up. Not for a ring yet, we're not ready, but for her student loans. She mentions how they keep her up at night, and he trailed off, looking embarrassed. "That's very thoughtful," I said, genuinely moved. "My mom taught me that love isn't grand gestures. It's noticing what hurts the people you care about and trying to ease that burden." The next morning, I found a heating pad by my bedside with a note. "This helped Mom. Hope it helps you too." What sealed it was what happened on their last day. My husband had planned to drive them to the airport, but our car wouldn't start. James immediately offered to look at it, despite the freezing temperature. "I'm not letting you pay for a tow truck when I can probably fix it," he insisted, already grabbing tools from our garage. Lily stood beside me as we watched him work under the hood. "He's really something, isn't he?" she said softly. "Yes," I admitted. "He really is." An hour later, with frozen fingers and grease-stained clothes, he got our ancient car running again. When Lily wasn't looking, he slipped me a piece of paper with detailed instructions for car maintenance and the name of a trustworthy mechanic in our area. "Just in case," he said quietly. As they drove away for the airport, my husband squeezed my hand. "That's the one, isn't it?" I nodded, finally understanding what Lily meant when she said he was different. He wasn't trying to impress us. He was simply being himself, thoughtful, kind, and genuinely concerned about our well-being. They're getting married next spring.